My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to a farewell to arms in Enter the Gungeon. The streak is dead. It died off camera. Well, on camera, but it was just a really frustrating run that kind of left me incredibly tilted, didn't make for good commentary or what I like to call TGC TMCR. That is, that good content. Trademark, copyright, rights reserved. So we are going to be playing a Gunslinger run with the gun game mod on. It's also worth noting that during that time as well, I did pay an extortionate amount of money here to Sonic in order to activate the turbo mode, which was 4,750 hedge mini credits, but hey, I'm not doing anything with them. And now Sonic is absolutely covered in gold. Somehow I feel like I've been fleeced here. But playing gun game with the Gunslinger is just going to be a little bit of a palate cleanser for us before we get back into some other kinds of runs. But gun game just means that our gun is going to be constantly swapping. We can only have one gun at a time. And because we're playing the Gunslinger with Lich's Eye, all of those guns will have synergy active. Well, if they have any synergies available, they will have most of those synergies active. Some guns are still going to be pretty bad, though. Hey, A-key, come on. Find me, damn it. I was hoping to find a chest in time to actually get some usefulness out of that. A damn crying shame. So what we're going to have to do in this run is try and focus on picking up passives, trying to make sure that guns aren't forced from boss fights. Because if we just pick up a gun, all it's going to do for us is swap the current gun we're holding. It doesn't actually benefit us. Alright. Just gonna stand here and push you all around. Ooh, not much money there from the chain gunner. 4 casings dropped. And we're back on the A key. Wild. Please let me... Oh, that's probably the secret room in that previous room, by the way. I wouldn't have been able to check it, though. Huh? I'm almost certain that's the secret room. But I wouldn't have been able to check it before. Do you... Oh, this gun just reloads itself so that you can actually use it in this mode. Wild. Would not have been able to check it due to holding the AK brake key with a synergy, which would have meant that the AK brake key had infinite ammunition, which means you can't check for secret rooms using it. Ballad is at least 2 or 3 coolness, I think. So that would be pretty good for end of room drops. And then Ring of Chest Friendship obviously gives us end of room drops as well. Specifically influencing them heavily to be chests. Before I leave the floor, I'd really like to pick up both of those, I feel. Okay, chamber gun. I don't know what chamber gun is synergizing with here. Because I have none of the master rounds. So... And it's also not giving me any results from hitting R while it's on max ammunition. So I'm only going to want to open one of the chests this floor. But unfortunately, I'm not going to know which one is the active passive chest and which one is the gun chest. So hopefully I only have to open one. But I might have to end up opening both. That said, I have to make sure that I open at least one so that the first floor boss does not force a weapon. Oh, makeshift cannon. Alright, I'll go open this then. Nope. We opened a chest at the very least, so now this is not guaranteed to be a gun. That was pretty good for a first floor boss. Sweet. Ah, we still got a gun here, unfortunately. No, it doesn't require you to pick up a gun. It's just opening a chest. Stonehead's gonna be totally fine here. Hey, Decade! Time to be ridiculously powerful for a very short period of time. Lovely key drop there. Okay, chicken flute, foul play, but not bad, not bad. It does feel like I can't check for secret rooms in gun game at all. Take Ring of Chest Friendship. I don't need to take anything else here. All right, I'm gonna go blank the 3 rooms that I think are most likely to have the secret room adjacency. And if it's this one in particular, then I know I've already checked this wall. Okay, so it's not that wall, apparently. Wild. Let's go check the shop. Hey, another key as well. Ooh, does that mean I get ballot? I think that means I get ballot. All right, let's bounce. No more value I can really push out of that floor. We got a couple of good passives here. We're going to want some way to generate keys if we really want to benefit from this. Turtle problem. Costs 54 on this floor. That means it costs 45 last floor, which means that it's a blue item. It is a passive. I mean, it's got that completely on lock. This gun is interesting in that it hits the target and then the target dies like a couple seconds later. Okay, a couple of seconds is probably an exaggeration, but not immediately. Which gun is this? Looks like it might be the AWP. Oh, it is. So the AWP has a synergy that makes it look like it's straight out of Overwatch or maybe Destiny? Maybe Mass Effect? Maybe it's a Mass Effect reference? I don't know. These are all games I haven't played too much. Well, actually, I have played a lot of Overwatch, but still. I played a lot of Overwatch, and then they changed everything about Roadhog, and then I stopped playing so much Overwatch. Let's run away all the way up here. So this is Icebreaker, plus I have to imagine some sort of... It's not going to show me what it's synergizing with. Yeah, it's Icebreaker. Icebreaker plus some sort of sniper rifle? Yeah, plus some sort of sniper rifle, definitely. Okay. Oh, this room's already been cleared by very angry chickens. Thank you. Agitated avians, as I like to say. Because it's a non-copyright infringing phrase. Alright. Sniper rifle through those. Really want this weapon to change, but it seems to have other ideas. Oh, I really like this one, and I'm going to lose it basically instantly. It's the buzzkill synergy. Look how effective that is. Okay, this is an explosive version of the gun bow. I've seen this one before. Awesome. I think I should keep this for a fair while as well. I think I've had this in gun games specifically before. Yeah, this weapon is actually real good with this synergy. Really know what high caliber does, but it looks like I can collect the things that drop out of enemies. Haven't opened a chest yet this floor, so not too keen on forcing a gun. I don't know what I'm getting when I collect those. If anything. That was bad. Well, at least it made up for it at the very end there. Also, we didn't take damage, red damage at least, so red heart damage to the Lead Maiden. Which means that it still had the ability to drop its full amount of casings, so... You know, it could have been a lot worse. That's effectively what I'm saying. So we get to keep Zorgun for a while. This is a mega upgraded hammer. Probably a good couple of synergies on this one. Alright, well I have to open at least one chest. Unfortunately, I am extremely low on keys and nothing seems to be leaping out to resolve that problem for me. Criticaliber. Fine. Let's go fight the boss now. Whoa, you didn't... I was about to say, whoa, you didn't dive, but... Nope. As soon as I finished saying that, she immediately dove. I'm gonna make you gloriously incandescent. Is this weapon amazing? It seems to be doing like 1 billion damage. That said, it does have all of its synergies active, so... Get those giant fireballs. Neat. Unfortunately, that's another gun. Lame. Well, at least these bullets are bouncing, so that should be helpful for checking for secret rooms. I think I would have already checked all adjacencies. Alright, we should start destroying the chests, because we don't have any more keys, so... This whole floor was kind of a wash. We absolutely got nothing out of it. Right, we got junk... and nothing else to show for having completed this floor. That's why the focus on passives and actives. Just getting pretty unlucky that I keep opening the weapons chest first. And that I can't find keys for the absolute life of me. Thank you for the ammo. Sorely needed. Very... very grateful and not at all sarcastic. I challenge you to do this room in gun game. No, okay, so it's just without dodge rolling. Easy, just take my finger off that button. Yep. That'll steer us right. Beauty. Ooh, that must have been a passive. Hey, Cartographer's Ring. Some floors are familiar. When I spawn on a floor, there is a 25% chance that I will just reveal the entire floor onto myself. I'd love to be able to do something about that chest. Sorry, instead what I'm gonna have to do is just try and murder every other living bullet. I'm loving how long we're keeping this gun and its synergies for, because this is just a bunch of money. Hell yeah! Look at all the casings we got from that synergy. Wild. Just trying to bob and weave my way in between all of these. Grand. Oh, God. That's how you've been evading me. because you've been evading me. Ooh, what riches! Well, again, that could have been worse. At the very least, it went against armor. Back on the Decade, thank you. Alright, let's try and loop around to the shop. That'd be a great way to pick up, if not a good passive, then at least a key. Game. Could you spare a key for little old me? That's all I've ever wanted. It's my only item on my wish list. Oh, as well as Riddle of Lead and Broccoli. And Yellow Chamber. But those are obvious. Briefcase of cash. I could buy the box, then use the box to steal the briefcase of cash, leaving myself with the box and the ability to steal. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Oh, hey, someone stole your other item. Wild. What? It immediately happened after I left the room with an item that would allow me to steal? You don't say. What a coincidence. Anyway, I'm back to buy a key. Now that is some dosh. Some downright moolah, if you don't mind me saying. Well. Oh, I was electrocuting myself because I no longer had the mutation synergy. As well as, you know, having fallen off. Hang on. Change to the beam that has been recommended to me that I actually feel is worth its weight in gold. Ooh, that's a good flash synergy. I want whatever this is, as well as a couple accuracy ups. Alright. Not too keen to want to open that one. Oh, you're super far away. Up you get. There you go. Again, not super keen on opening that either. If I could get, like, Mimic Tooth Necklace, or... Hey, there we go. Been trying to fire that off the entire time, but kept not holding it down for long enough. Oh, right! If I get the Dark Marker, I have all of the Dark Marker synergies, so I should just be firing it constantly. A warning, should that happen anytime in the future of this episode, that could cause problems with viewers with photosensitivity in particular. Alright, let's go open the green in the room. Gun! Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Let's go destroy a bunch of chests, I guess. Well, I should be doing this after the boss fight. Alright, boss fight. Don't give me Mimic Tooth Necklace, otherwise I'm gonna look a real fool. What do you mean, too late? Hey, hey, I made the Cannon Balrog circuit. Wait. Damn it! I was panic rolling there the entire time because I was on fire. Ah, that's awful. I hate that the in the line of fire synergy there, which left the fire track behind the Decade. Decade? Sorry, behind the composite gun, is actually what killed me. Awful. I say killed, but it killed my opportunity to get the master round, you see. Another gun! We are getting extraordinarily unlucky with that. Monumentally poor luck. Alright, well, let's go destroy those chests and pick up the half heart. Key changes my weapon. Well, at least we got a key drop. At the very end, so... in the position where it is least useful for us. But yeah, we still got it, I guess. I do like this synergy. This is the... like the special services synergy for that gun. Sweet. More than happy to be using the bow as well. It's actually super powerful as a synergy. I think it's the synergy between the bow and the sling. And the bow does sling damage when you charge it up for long enough. Gets pretty wild. All the good synergies for shot grub. Extremely glad to see this. There also appears to be a curse removal shrine. I'm unlikely to utilize that. So I finish out the rest of this room. I'm unlikely to utilize that because I only have 1 point of curse that could actually be removed. Oh wait, there isn't the curse shrine. Oh, there's the ability to pick up 3.5 curse in order to open a chest that's almost certainly going to contain a gun, knowing my luck. Let's sell the briefcase of cash, by the way, here. For a bunch. This is actually also good. Now you know you'll always have a cell creep on the 4th floor, so you can take things like the briefcase of cash that give you an immediate infusion of money, and then sell them later for even more money. Step right up, break the targets, win a prize. Yep. Okay. That was disgusting. Alright. Hammer, of course it's another gun. Good. I was worried it wasn't going to be. Thankfully, my doubts have been calmed. Game has calmed my qualms. Yo, just wanna thank you. It's very important that enemy went down before it did another attack because I was in an incredibly vulnerable position. Please stop giving me guns that are the default of some characters, because those guns, by design choice, have very few, if any, synergies. So... really? Because of course it's the final one. There we go. Never mind, it immediately gave me another gun that is the starting gun for a character. What? These are the only 2 guns in the game that are a starting gun for a character that you can... well, never mind. You can also get Blasphemy. So that doesn't work. But, like, a starting gun that has a limited ammunition. Oh, here we go. Woo! Good timing. Okay, so we have a mini-boss this floor as well. sec as I go out to reload. There we go. What the hell is this synergy? Magnum. Magnum turns in like a straight up Van Helsing style weapon. I'm digging it. Oh, you had to give me the double club? Really? On. The amount of clutch dodges in that fight was unreal, if I do say so myself. And I did. You can check the tapes. Key and a couple of passives. Okay. Table tech blanks as well as heavy boots for the low center of mass. So they could be useful. Possibly. Ouch. Bad movement on my part. I was like, yeah, no, I'm just going to sneak behind that bullet directly aimed at me. Alright, so the opposite side of this is the other item room. This will help me decide my priority. Alright, Catclaw. No? Could have sworn that it would have been down in this direction. Gun munchers are entirely unuseful in this mode. Now, you might think I could have used the word useless there instead, and you'd be right. Really want a different active item. Like, this one is good for stealing, but that's not going to be relevant past next floor. And it's not going to be too relevant on next floor, depending on the shops anyway. Oh, no. Witch's Pistol. We're going to have to use this for a billion years. Witch's Pistol is incredibly useful for a warning shot. Like, hey, you don't stop messing around over there, I might use a real gun. That is a lot of shots that I have to fire, and I still haven't killed a goddamn chicken. What a good gun. All right, camera is actually ridiculous, though. Very, very glad to see it. Making sure there's no mimicry going on. Of course, the first one I opened was a gun. Hazmat suit. Neat. Alright, so now I'm immune to being shocked, being burned, and being poisoned. All of those are actually really important because there are a bunch of item synergies in the game that would result in us being afflicted in one of those states, if not many of them. Alright, I'm going to change to Plasma Beam for the possibility that this is... Never mind. Oh, wow, you are actually kidding me, right? Bad rolls. I was really hoping that this boss was going to be the kill pillars rather than my least favorite boss. Okay, that... So we're now just having bullets spawn directly on top of me now? Is that the thing? Pretty happy to have the battery synergy, though. Sure, you know what? Get lightnings. I feel like I was severely underestimating this weapon because it is doing work. Okay. Couldn't even get in the box. Rough. The hell-ass weapon is... Oh, it's the laser light show. Yes, we've seen this before. And there goes the High Priest. Might I add, at severe cost to ourselves. Great, another gun. I was worried it wasn't going to be a gun. So that is every single item that has come after a boss has been a gun, as well as every single first chest we've opened every floor has been the gun. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Extremely cool. I will take HP wherever I can find it right now. I'm missing 2 master rounds. That's just... That's awful. Alright, next floor. Treat me a wee bit better, please. How about a black market? How about that? Just gonna stay over here, do absolutely nothing but wait to the dodge. Just gonna hide under this box, move into the next room, get into good position. I don't know if that was worth it at all. But hey, how about we just start approaching rooms like that anyway? We have the box, we might as well put it to some use. Hop under. Shock rounds. Well, they're really expensive, so stealing that is particularly effective. I will take that. Run away, get out of the box, come back in. Hello. Oh, you've also just been robbed. Yeah, that's going around recently. Such a shame. Okay. Shock rounds can make a lot of guns that otherwise would not have been ridiculously viable, incredibly viable, so I'm particularly pleased to have them. Oh, God. All right. How is this not killing these enemies? Nano machines, great pickup. Also worth noting, it's the first time I've opened a chest and it hasn't just immediately been... That bullet got stuck on the other side of the door. And it hasn't immediately been a gun. So that's good. My luck is starting to turn around on this floor. Shock rounds could also be considered luck turning around. I don't like that they're making me hold the strafe gun for this long. Not exactly my favored weapon. And we are out and clear. Damn it. I was hoping it was just not a shroomer, but I think I do know it's a shroomer always in this position, so bad on me for hoping. Sweet. Alright, I can actually teleport over to this side, so I don't even have to do the jump in the center. Lovely. This is actually a room that looks like it would have benefited from entering the room wearing the box. Would have been able to try and take out the spider as my first target. What? Hey, you didn't even know I'm here! What was that? Oh, God. Yeah, this room's gonna get a wee bit complicated. At the very least, I can't burn. That's one thing that... What the hell? Who hit me? It's the one thing that can be super useful about this room. That's some money and a weapon change for us. Thanks. Okay. So the chest that we opened was a floor drop chest, not a room chest. So I didn't know whether or not that was going to be a gun or an active. Gun or a passive or an active, rather. So I keep standing in the center here and trying to counteract it by moving, but I forgot that I had the heavy boots, so I don't have to counteract it. There's still technically time to give me a black market game if you're interested at all, please. Oh, okay, so you survived a decade shot up there? Neat. Anyone else still around? It's a definitive yes. Okay, they are surviving a direct shot from the decade. That's some kind of BS right there. Bug boots. Whenever I roll, I track poison behind me, as well as immunity to poison. Somehow feel like I don't need that. Unfortunately, having found that shop, I know that I don't have any other shop like a Cursula or Trork or anyone like that this floor. Which is pretty tragic, because that shop wasn't actually particularly useful for me anyway. Heart container. Really glad to see it. If I can't earn my heart containers, by Jove, I'll luck into them. Okay, well, I may have backed myself into a corner here. I felt like I had a little bit more offensive potential. Excuse me. Yikes. What rolls? I felt like I had a little bit more creative potential there than I evidently did. Good gunslingers. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. I haven't even seen this gun droop once. We've actually got the legit AK-47. Alright, so I do actually want to open that. No keys on sale, though. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to wait after the boss. Well, we have changed a lot of guns in an incredibly short period of time there. Hopefully some of them have dealt some damage. Excellent. Ooh, okay, there's some sort of a synergy that makes the trash cannon a good gun. Okay, I'm doing so much damage that my weapon is currently swapping all of the time, which is pretty wild to experience. I have no clue what's happening at basically any point here. Just had to make sure that I killed the enemy in time there. I've done enough damage that my gun has swapped. Weird. Happy to have the King Bomber synergy, though. I'm just gonna keep shooting and see if that's gonna get me more money. I don't know if it did, but I feel better having done it. Got him. All right, that's another master round, actually. Sweet. So now we have two choices. This run is obviously not powerful enough to kill the Lich. That is to say, the version of the Lich we would be fighting in the past. So do I still attempt it? Or do I go for a lesser goal, but still succeed the run in that way? I'm not certain. I'm going to take the riskier option. Make me the bullet. Where will we end up when all this is done? Well, the Gungeon won't exist, so I have to imagine whatever you were doing before you got here. Hey, you can actually even see the bullet components of the Lich's eye as we move through it there. So I'll go up and shoot myself to go into the past, go into bullet hell, fight the Lich and the glitched Lich. You heard that right. It's not like I have a bunch of accuracy or fire rate up or damage up or a bunch of different effects on our gun or a good active item, you know, the kinds of things exactly that you would want. It's not like I have any of those. What I do have is chutzpah, moxie, and determination. Chutzpah, sorry. Chutzpah. Got a hot spa. Let's jump in. It's a good time. I think the Yanks would call it a jacuzzi. All right, I've got heavy boots. That's why I'm not moving forward anytime I swing this weapon. Now I see. Whoa. I actually should pick up that key. Okay, good Tetrominator here as well. Tetrominator seems to have, like, none of its synergies active. Ooh, thank you, Laserlight Show, for... What the hell? Didn't even see them. Thank you, Laserlight Show, for doing this whole room for us. Okay, so this is the Isaac's Tears Giant Head synergy, I think it is. It's a bit unwieldy. I mean, hang on, should I play this with... Okay, I can't play that with keyboard WASD as well as the arrow keys, which is what I use in Isaac. What everyone uses in Isaac, basically. Can we please swap guns now? It's of dire importance that we swap guns now. Thank you. The longer I was with that gun, the more damage I was bound to take. It's a good floor to get a map on, but I don't think it's going to affect too much. Sure, I'll remember that. Hey, Isaac's gun. Good. Really glad to see it. I always forget the name of Isaac's gun and just call it Isaac's gun. Maybe if I call it Tearjerker when I actually pick it up, I'll remember it. Uh-oh. Well... Don't really have too much choice about how I use that one weapon. Think we're done here. All right, this is good. This is good. Being able to start that by killing those two, especially considering those are the enemies I'm targeting at the very start of that room 100% of the time, preventing their summons and their reinforced buffers. Yep, real good. Gungeon has a synergy that makes it worse. With Metronome, turns into Shredder, gets a lot less accurate. And that's what happens to us here. So Gungeon is a garbage gun for us in this run. Gonna have to try and focus on getting rid of it. Thankfully, the shock rounds have actually made it still a little bit viable despite. Ooh. Beehive synergy. Get those bees. Hell yeah. Oh, I found the secret room. Now this is some bees. I've lived a long life. I've seen many bees. This some bees, though. You just swap over to the underslung part of this M16. Unfortunately, nothing that I can even do with the other room, so. That is to say, the evil gun muncher in the secret room, there's absolutely nothing that I can really do with it. So I can't give it any of my guns. Trust me, I would if I could. Although then I wouldn't benefit from it because gun munchers only pop out guns, exactly. So all it would do is help me change my active gun a bunch of times. Oh, you are actually... It is incredible that I haven't been hit yet. I can't believe I thought they were actually going to make me start the Lich Fight with that. Alright, so now there's the Lich, and directly behind them, you might be able to spot the glitched Lich. Who's going to be joining us in this fight, doing a bunch of damage, making a real nuisance of itself. A lot of attack phases to roll through at the same time. I'm amazed I've only been hit twice so far. Crown of Guns with all synergies active is really good. And shock rounds, so hell of a lot going on there. This is the Icebreaker synergy we saw before that was complete garbage. That I don't know if I would wish on my worst enemy. Anyway, we've got it again, so hip hip hurrah. Very much appreciate if I could get some sort of gun that would help me. Stop with the damage. I'd very much appreciate if I could get some sort of gun that would actually help me. Help! Hang on. Help me clear the room. I mean, Shrieker can do that a little. This gun also won't deal any damage unless I get up close and personal with both of those liches. And if it doesn't deal any damage, I can't change weapon. Come on. Oh god! It's the player controller! What? Go away, player controller! Give me a different gun! What? I don't know how to use this one! Alright. Good win. Had it unlocked the entire time. Definitely wasn't half a heart from dying. So that is a blessed Gunslinger run right there. Just to refresh us a little, revitalize us a little before we go back into at least a couple more on top of the streak. I've been informed lore-wise the reason that doesn't look like the Gungeon is because it's not. By killing the Lich, the Gunslinger, who later becomes the Lich, has caused the paradox and prevented the Gungeon from ever existing. Very neat way to wrap up the story. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.